Hello everyone, my name is Marcus G. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Is SisterWives actor Kody Brown losing it due to his fame? Given how many people Kody has hurt by his actions, it's possible. There is hardly nothing left for Kody now. He has Robin and a reality show that might be cancelled soon. Why? Because it's possible that people won't be interested in seeing Kody try to work things out with just one wife instead of 4. His fan base is critical of him, and he's warring with his ex-kids and current girlfriend. Therefore, he should probably tone down his narcissism. Whereas the uber-patriarch Kody, the cheerful character that captivated audiences in the show's early seasons, he's quite hateful and cruel. Kody has the worst attitude. Optimism appears to be something he has given up on. The relationships in Kody's life are suffering due to his inflated self-esteem for several reasons. Kody needs to get a grip on himself and stop acting like a victim, whether it's treating some of his children like enemies or blaming his exes for leaving when they left because he chose Robin. The issue is Kody, but he has never been very self-aware, perhaps because he is accustomed to being the dominant partner in his relationships. He is the prominent patriarch who was formerly in charge. Is Kody now a monstrosity because of the patriarchy? Most likely. Nonetheless, additional variables were involved as well. In Kody's heart, Robin reigns supreme. He loves her deeply. Because of her ultra-feminine flair and her ability to make him feel all warm and fuzzy inside, he is completely smitten with sobbing Robin. Even though Robin's constant betrayal may upset other men, Kody finds comfort in her subtle gestures. The problem here is that Robin enhances Kody's sense of self-importance, which in turn feeds his inflated ego. The monster that audiences see on screen today was partially created by Robin. After some back and forth, Kody and Robin end up with a united front. Everyone else can take a back seat to the undeniable unity between Kody and Robin, with the possible exception of the children they will raise together. As for everyone else, they feel like outsiders and ice cream. Kody, whose ego is blown to smithereens, feels like a prince in a fairy tale because of this interaction. As Robin pretends to be weak, Kody's man side comes out. Despite the fact that she is likely far stronger than him, he still wants to shield her. Kody feels superior to everyone else because Robin plays him like a fiddle and gives him an alpha masculine vibe. Regrettably, Kody's other relationships have been affected by his inflated sense of need to protect Robin and his great admiration for her. Other individuals don't matter to him since he is so busy being Robin's shining knight. Yes, Kody's crew does nothing but hurt him. Kody becomes much more annoying when he's in the company of other brothers. Although he enjoys their company, he wonders if they are a good influence on him. During his time spent with his friends, he begins to rap about his relationships and the concept of sacred loneliness as depicted on screen. The idea of sacred loneliness is a tool used by polygamous men to influence their wives. The idea is to make the ladies who are married more than once suffer in silence. The year is 2024, and all this talk about sacred loneliness is completely out of date. Asking one spouse to endure more hardship than the other is incredibly retrograde and uncool, because men and women are equal. The burden of polygamy should not fall on women, since it does not affect men. The main issue with polygamy is the excessive authority that males in these marriages are prone to abusing because of it. In many cases, the adage that absolute power corrupts absolutely is spot on. No one is going to think twice about letting their ethics down when they're in charge. That is why autocrats do not exist in democracies. Kody was a mini-tyrant in his several marriages. All of his bros who are polygamous are the same. It seems like the idea of equality isn't really hitting home for these individuals. They must be from another planet. Accordingly, Kody should do well to broaden his social circle. He could learn to control his ego by hanging out with other men who are in serious, traditional partnerships. Dyson and Poisonous Mum. The combination of his machismo and his 3 ex-wives' outbursts on screen and online is the inevitable consequence. Too bad Peyton Brown isn't chatting with Kody. Yes, getting along with Peyton could be challenging because he is just as conceited as his father. But as the parent, Kody has to put his pride aside and work towards reconciliation. Rather, Kody continuously messes up, such in 2023 when he refused to spend Christmas with Peyton and his 2 older sons because Robin was afraid they would fight. Once again, Robin is an issue, but Kody is expected to stand on his own 2 feet. He shouldn't be that gullible. Peyton has stated his belief that the Brown family was not adequately led by Kody. In a TikTok video, Peyton proclaimed, "Any man of the house that has to say, 'I'm the man of the house,' is no true man of the house." Peyton cut to the heart of Kody with that remark. All the patriarch cares about is how he seems. Being a polygamist has brought him fame and fortune. To paraphrase Peyton, Kody was a hypocrite and a squanderer of resources since he wasted time, effort, and money on Robin and their children. Not only does Peyton think Kody has blown it, but so do the other Brown kids. Both Gabriel and Garrison Brown and Sister Spouses' 18th season come to the conclusion that Kody treats his children and spouses differently. Because he is too self-absorbed to realize the harm he has caused, Kody takes advantage of Robin and their children. His insensitivity has harmed his loved ones, and he appears clueless to reality. It's everything falling to pieces. It's clear from Kody's rude behavior towards Mary that he can be a true ogre at times. It was almost as if he was attempting to emotionally break his most fragile and lonely wife before they broke up. The catfishing incident may have been something he intentionally set out to make Mary endure. Despite Kody's preference for Robin over Mary, he was unable to get over all of that drama. Kody's inflated sense of self-importance is constantly on show whenever he belittles Mary. Kody had other intentions when he married Mary. It didn't appear like their relationship was that bad when they were first dating. With her position as first wife, Mary brought optimism to the marriage. Year after year, Kody's callous acts caused Mary to feel isolated and abandoned, robbing her of any hope she had. Neither Mary nor he saw him as a romantic hero. On the contrary, he was her gravest fear. He granted Robin the status of legal wife and revoked hers. Then he began to publicly announce his distaste for Mary and his desire to avoid being in her company. It was so elitist of them. There is zero class between Kody and Mary. Indeed, she had an affair with a woman who posed as a guy. That being said, she had her intentions. Kody has been punishing Mary for her attempts to deepen her connection with him over the years by putting her in her place. Seeing her bail out once and for all was a huge relief. On our anniversary, Kody and I went for a drive. He informed me, "I'm not going to be in a marriage with you," during our first chat. "We will never progress with this." During the SisterWives one-on-one special from season 18, she uttered those disturbing remarks. When it comes to Mary, Kody lets his guard down and acts haughtily. He is cruel. Sugar is never added by Kody. His remarks must make Mary cringe. Even though they had a child together, he still doesn't give a damn about her. No one is requesting that he pretend to love her, but he should probably act decently towards her nevertheless. Even being courteous is too much for Kody. A man of consideration, he is not. For the most part, Kody appeared to be trying to keep Robin's respect in SisterWives season 18 by playing Janelle for a fool. If he allowed the Brown family's polygamy to end, Robin wouldn't respect him, he thought. According to YouTube, the video above from Entertainment Tonight shows Kody and Janelle's uncomfortable date. Even though Janelle was looking forward to the date at first, it quickly turned into an embarrassing ordeal that she is likely attempting to put out of her mind. The date idea was flawed because Kody wasn't enthusiastic about it. It was really conceited of him to pretend to be Janelle. She absolutely did not merit that. Even though he was phoning it in to appease another wife, she was still looking forward to her rendezvous with him. In the end, that's why it was so bad. It would have been easier to cancel the date altogether, and Kody understood how he felt. Even if Kody seems to care about Janelle, it's not enough. Compared to her needs, it is completely inadequate. The COVID-19 epidemic permanently severed ties between the two, which was ultimately beneficial. Janelle is finally free to pursue her interests and enjoy life to the fullest. She should not waste her time fretting over Kody's emotions. Kody was likely irritated that Christine let go so effortlessly. She prefers not to dwell on the past. Shortly after she broke up with Kody, she started dating again, and this time she found a suitor. Her new spouse, David Woolley, has her beaming with joy. The troubled relationship that Kody has developed with her new lover, nevertheless, casts a shadow over everything else. David is open about his dislike for Kody. The iconic patriarch was infamously referred to by him as a. In an interview with People, Christine addressed David's inflammatory remark. After their breakup, Kody's comments about Christine irritated David. Christine desired a friendly relationship with Kody, yet it seems like she became Kody's enemy the moment she departed. Unfortunately, Kody's egotism prevents him from embracing their new world. Christine will be more than capable of adjusting. He continued to be critical of her because he didn't trust her. When disagreement arises, that's how Kody handles it. The public quarrel between David and Kody is now Christine's problem. In her own words, she has poked fun at Kody. An example of her attire might be a t-shirt bearing the words, "I tried polygamy." But she doesn't truly stoop to that level. It is being done by David and Kody. Robin remained loyal in the most recent season when Kody's unloved wives either left or were about to. But living with Kody wasn't easy for her either. They were married, but he brought his problems and ego with him. It appears that the departure shattered his delicate ego, despite the fact that all he wants is Robin. Even though he despised them, he couldn't bear for them to be content apart from him. He's not making progress with that egotistical outlook. Even though it's done, he still can't stop bringing up his exes. He appears to lack the emotional maturity to simply let go and move on with Robin's normal life. How absorbed is Kody? His refusal to divorce his previous marriages is puzzling given how obviously he preferred Robin. Most likely, what they really want is some space. They've had enough of this. By expressing his hope to make things right, he clings to them. His desire to make amends with Janelle has been vocalized. He will just add misery to her life if he does this. Throughout the season, Robin became increasingly defiant, making fun of Kody's vile crepes and claiming he was difficult to live with. He has pledged to stay married to Robin. She wants monogamy and loves her dearly, but he is causing tension in their marriage. His pride is holding Kody back. His exes aren't loved by him anyhow. In SisterWives, Season 18, Kody is hurting his chances of success in the future by becoming stuck in the past. His mind is stuck in a negative loop, and he keeps pointing fingers at those closest to him for all of his troubles. Nevertheless, he consistently denies his victims fair trials. Like a judge, jury, and executioner, he sorts things out. No one should be denied a fair hearing, but those who remained in an unhappy polyamorous marriage for a long time while feeling no love for themselves need special consideration. Christine did double duty as cook and child caretaker. She cleaned the house and cooked for a man who was crazy about Robin. What did Janelle receive for her efforts to provide for the family financially? She is now facing financial difficulties. In order to launch her in, Mary had to approach her relatives for a loan. In her time of need, where was Kody? Christine, Janelle, and Mary were not protected or defended by Kody. Now that they're out of here, they're on their own. He doesn't need them to do what he says. Thank heavens, times have changed. SisterWives shows how polygamy harms women due to the inherent power disparities in the system. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe my fast gossip to our channel and stay with us.